Hello, my name is Shudley, and welcome back for another episode of Ep33 in Black Eyes mod as PRC. So, in previous episode, we started getting quite a bit of ground against the Japanese and all from the Japanese, and of course we did manage to take Mukden, so we got rid of the negative or minus 30% leadership and organization, or land organization in particular, so that's going to make life a lot easier. It is another recording session, so we're going to have the some of the events. Yeah, there we go. The leadership production, but we still have a decent situation overall. We're still trying to push forward in certain places, although I suppose we'll go out and give a bit of support attack over there. We'll try to cut off Dalian today, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more ground in other areas as well. Do we have any... Well, this could probably give a bit of support attack towards Fushun. Do we have anyone in here? I suppose we could send in another one to join that attack. Then I think what we might do is start taking some of these and attacking towards Huaidezhen, towards Jining or Xining or Xinjing. How many times can I butcher your name? Apparently quite a few times. But anyway, we're advancing. We got the mercenary infantry over here as well, which if that is doing counterattack on us, we could maybe either go ahead and attack the headquarters to the northeast to maybe cut off some of these troops out, or we cut them along the river here. That's also a possibility. Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and attack there because of the motorized division over here, while it's mostly okay, it could use maybe a little bit of help. We'll send a second division over there as well, and then we'll take the other two. Actually, those other two will have to wait for a little while. These are getting under attack. This one's about to clear out the pocket there. There is an enemy cavalry division up there, but there is also a garrison over here, which we can't actually deal with right now. Mostly because, well, it's on a low infrastructure province, so we can't attack there. It's the problem. We may need to get a airfield or something close enough. So what I suppose I could do is just start building an air base over there. I'll go ahead and toss that to the top of the list. So we can bring in some close air support in here and just shatter those. Shouldn't be too difficult, quite frankly. There's a bit of ground attacks from the enemy in here, and we do not have air coverage anywhere near. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Do we have... no, we've got one division over there. These two are under attack, but that marine division is going to be probably shattering soon enough. A counterattack over here is slowly moving forward. These are a little bit low on supplies by the looks of it, but it seems like we're still getting through the enemy lines. Ooh, Victory at Tantu. Ah, right, this was the counterattack that they were doing. Okay, well, in that case, the motorized division can keep on pushing forward. Help the mercenaries and all that to push along the river banks in there. So a bit less reinforcements, a bit less upgrades. We've got still quite a long list of things under production. We are going to be getting a new infantry division tomorrow, though, which is going to be quite handy. It's one of those more like medium infantry in terms of their support units anyway. Aha! Halahai was a victory. Did take a decent bit of casualties in there, probably mostly due to the enemy bombardment. But regardless, we did get in there at least. And then I suppose we're already attacking over there. This could potentially... No, there's quite a stack of units, so we're not going to touch that quite yet. And in Fushun, they've still got 35% strength. Okay. Ah, there we go, Victory Jinku. So we are going to get at least an airfield nearby in here. That one's going to be probably quite an easy victory. Oh, and there we go. Pushing the enemy elite light infantry over here. Now, if... Oh, that's quite a stack of units in here. And now Alberto is getting under attack by several units. Now, we do have some reinforcements heading in there. And Haisheng was another victory. Excellent. Right, so did we have a corps for them? There's the Naval Infantry Corps, there's a third corps. But I think that's going to be some other unit. Actually, wasn't it the third corps was only the... Okay, so there's the Mercenary Corps. I think we're going to start setting up another corps in here. There's still the Western Army that has room. I think we might actually go ahead and start preparing these for the Southern Front. So we'll go ahead and set up another corps in here. Now, unfortunately, this corps cannot be assigned under any army nearby, so we'll just go ahead and make a new one. And this is going to be the Indochina army. And then this can be assigned under, probably directly under Mao Zedong, although Mao is not actually leading that one. We do need to have a leader for this army, though. I think we'll use that one. It's got decent bonuses in there. Not necessarily very high skill level, mind you, but it's better than nothing. And then I think this one, Commander can actually be quite handy. We don't necessarily need a battle expert. I think we'll take the offensive and logistic wizard over here. And then we'll just need a commander for the division itself. So this corps is going to be going south. It's the... yeah, we could assign this one under the Indochina army. And then naval corps could be under the Indochina army right now. So we'll at least have a bit more troops to spare. And speaking of which, we did take a bit of losses in here previously. They started bringing a bit of troops. I'm not necessarily going to start pushing too much further south quite yet until we clear out some of this. We could potentially just redeploy this down south. Because after that's been taken, we could probably... actually... yeah, we'll move this one back here afterwards. Because everything else over here is too low infrastructure to actually be moved into. So that will probably help at least. I'll actually go on speed 3. So if we won the battle there, we could probably go ahead and crush the enemy cavalry in here. So that's in here. Yeah, there's only 2 cavalry units, and they... oh no, they've got the elite light infantry in there now. But they're still probably not going to be doing all that strong right now. So that gives a bit of hope on winning that. Oh, there we go. Victory Fushun. So these are out of... oh, they're out of fuel. Not out of supplies, at least. Oh, Jinku is under attack. Well, we've got 2 divisions. We've got a 3rd one heading in there as well. And there we go. Victory at Kadansk. Still haven't taken the crossing in... oh, well, the border province over here towards Soviets in northwestern Manchuria. But we've got to be taking that soon enough. There is a lot of bombardment in here. We really need to get some more airfields. If we can get to these airfields, we can probably, 1, push the enemy planes away, and we can then maybe bring one of the interceptor wings. Not that one. Now, to be fair, we do have the airfield in here. I'm going to go ahead and rebase this. Hopefully, we are going to get some fixing going on over there as well. We do apparently need quite a bit more reinforcements now. Oh, Kihar is under attack. It's a decent bit of enemy units attacking. We did at least win the combat in Sailai. Ooh, Orgohan was another victory. We're just defending across the river there. There's... oh, Taz is not looking too strong there right now. Also, where's that headquarters? We may need to start moving some of these forward. We do also have the mercenary unit over here, which, to be fair, right now is waiting for the artillery, which is not going to be done until September. When are we going to get... okay, in July we're going to get another infantry division for the southern or Indochina front. Because we kind of do need some more troops in there. There's no 2 ways around that. I'm going to go ahead and attack with these 2 units to... oh, there we go. We won both of these now. So hopefully... oh, Fushun is under attack. Right, so the at least the mountaineers got there already. We're going to get another few units there soon enough. So at least this way we can hopefully soon start maybe... oh, Q is under attack. Oh. Alright then. Well, we have dug in quite well in there, and it's, well, it's hills, so it's not necessarily the best terrain for the defense, but there is a lot more troops in here now. And they're doing some bombing runs in there. Okay, this could be bad. Could be very bad, in fact. But if need be, we can try falling back to the jungle positions in here, for example. And then there's only 2 provinces they can attack from, so we should have fairly good defensive modifiers in there, I reckon. I'm not actually entirely sure if it's going to be that massive, mind you. But certainly better than nothing. Ooh, time and target. We got the steel armor casting capability to level 5 as well. Is that is out of time now, so we can drop that one from the research queue. Which is nice because we got... I did put in quite a bit more research in at one point. So we got 205 research. That might take a little while to clear up. I'm sure that once we start taking more and more of Manchuria, we'll start getting some more leadership as well. It may not be a massive increase initially, but I'm sure that... ooh, okay. We need to stop that attack. I don't think we'll be winning that otherwise. Or even if we stop that attack, we might not win that. How are we doing over here? Okay, so... Yonyadescu is currently defending. We could maybe send in 1 more division down that way. Oh, Stravan is under attack. Okay. So yeah, it's looking pretty bad, especially with the enemy bombers in here. It's looking really rough, actually. We do have 2 sets of interceptors. We could probably go ahead and send... actually, do we have 2 sets? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, I'm going to send Larkin down south to Hugh. If we can start using the interceptors to wreck the enemy bombers in here, then we've got a chance. Ooh, and supply organization advanced. There we go. And, ooh, went into airframe research so we can get the acrylic bubble cockpit. So, if we have a look at that then, that would be in the avionics, if I remember. No, it's air systems? Yeah, but that's 1942 tech. Okay, so we can't actually do that yet. We're getting some of the stuff in here, at least. We've got quite a bit more planes being researched. We're not really going for the heavy planes anytime soon. Eventually, maybe, but not right now. So we've got our close air support in here. How far can you actually reach? Not very far. Well, we won the battle over there, at least. I suppose what I could do is I could just do a bit of a quick little ground attack over there. Go ahead and send in one of these divisions attacking. Maybe give a bit of support attack from here. Oh, and there we go. Capture another province. So now this is actually quite lightly defended. Go ahead and send in 2 divisions there. What about that? That's actually also quite lightly defended. So we'll take these 2. Attack. Just keep on pushing them further and further back. We are still pushing towards Dalian, although it's not necessarily that many units in there, but I should assume it's going to be a bit rough. It's urban terrain, so it's going to be a little bit rough in that regard to actually conquer it. Right, so HoI is currently under attack. Let's go ahead and put in air intercept, both day and night, in just this sort of area. Continues, so we should be able to intercept. There we go. We caught the bombers, so we are going to be wrecking those, hopefully. And thus we'll be taking a lot less casualties in this fight in the long run. That doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be an easy fighting regardless, but I'm sure that it will get at least a little bit easier. Ah, there we go. We can start researching the bomber types again. I suppose we haven't built any bombers yet, although did we got some light bombers underway. Okay, so that's something we probably want to upgrade as soon as possible. We'll go ahead and put in all of these actually, but the light bomber is something that will just queue up to the top of the list. There we go, so that's now underway. Now we've got a little bit of interceptors from the enemy in here. Okay, that's a little bit bad, but I think we can manage. We've got some troops over here that might be soon ready to start pushing further. Right, so we are getting to Gujan. I wonder if, well, I suppose since we've taken that one already, both of those can push forward. And then I suppose these 2 can start attacking Dalian. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and send these ones to do ground attack in here. The sooner we can clear out the city, the better. Because that is kind of an important location. It's not, like, industrially important, but it will be allowing us to get the Chile Gulf modifier, which is quite handy, actually. And Secretary of Public Information. Ah, there we go. So that's going to reduce the propaganda fails by 1 level. It'll be quite handy. We do need a bit more supplies and reinforcements. So now we need... Oh, we need 44 manpower for reinforcements. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Not the worst. But it's not the best either, let's be honest. Let's go ahead and push into Xinjiang. Ooh, and we had an air combat over HoI, so I suppose the enemy bombing has reduced a decent bit. We are getting some reinforcements in here, hopefully, so this one can hold. Although, if it need be, we can retreat. But then we need to start retreating with the, like, the surviving militia, perhaps, first. Ah, there we go. So there's the propaganda fails going down, or going away. Giant infrastructure project advance. Oh, and that does remind me, actually. So these are all 1942 techs, so we can stop those for now. That's also another thing that we can stop for now. So, down to 206 research, which is actually still more than what we had just moments ago. I should probably get the industrial zone organization. It reduces a little bit the resources and manpower, but increases the industrial efficiency, which is quite handy. So we'll go ahead and do that one. It's one of those techs that I tend to ignore, because most of the time I play with small nations with relatively small manpower, so I need to prioritize the manpower rather than everything else. I'm going to go ahead and start retreating the surviving militia back a little bit. So we are preparing to give up HoI for the time being, and we'll start retreating further back. We do have, I suppose we've got the core over here, the new division and the core. We'll send these down to Vin, and then hopefully they'll be in there to gain some supplies. Gujan is on attack. Well, it's only by cavalry, so it's not too bad. And we did manage to take some more ground in here. That is something that we could probably attack soon enough. These are, well, they're mostly fine. These 2 are not fine. These 2 are still holding on. I think they will actually succeed in that defense. We could potentially try to get across the river. We did at least capture that. Now what we need to do is we need to capture... Well, basically we need to capture that, and then it should be giving us most of that once we destroy the garrison over there. Until then, it's not going to be all that useful for us. Okay, so okay, yeah, close air support hasn't been very effective necessarily on this combat. Although the enemy units have been reduced in numbers quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and send in the mercenary unit to Mukden. Because we are going to be getting... Well, it's going to take a little while still. But once we do get the artillery for it, or well, the support unit for it, and then I would like to make sure that it gets its organization back quickly, and it's multiplied by the infrastructure level. So it's going to be a lot better to have it in Mukden, for example. While technically speaking, back here is not the worst. Sure, we can sell some more tungsten. That means that we still got 4. Oh, right, new projects. So what do we have? Can we already do those? Not yet. It might be something that we'll do next year then. Because I believe... Oh, road network advanced to level 4. Oh. Right, in that case, what I suppose I could do is I could go ahead and take the road network level 3. And then level 4 as well. So we'll get both of those for the price of 1 penalty. Now, that will decrease our total IC by a little bit, but I think we can manage that. These two are going to start attacking Fengcheng. We'll take one of these to give a support attack. That is a hill province, so the mountaineers should be decent enough in there. We'll go ahead and take these two mountaineers to attack against the enemy in here, and we'll go ahead and take one of the light infantry to give a support attack. Maybe this one could give or attack in here as well. So we'll start pushing through here, maybe go around... well, at least if we can reach a river over here, that would already be quite handy. Well, of course, it is a bit easier said than done, mind you. So the battle in Hue doesn't look like it's going to go in our favour, quite frankly, and we are getting pushed back in... Oh, road network level 4, there we go. Ah, Victor Gujan. Are these... they're not under attack anymore, are they? No. We could potentially go ahead and just start attacking into the port. We'll give a support attack with one of these so we don't leave a gap in the front quite yet, although I'm sure that we'll win this one. There is quite a selection of enemy units in here. At least we reached the river, but over here... Oh, right, there we go. That's going to be a victory now, most likely. And we could potentially go ahead and start taking some of these units to start attacking across the river, but at the same time, it might be actually easier if we try to cut them off first. Which, admittedly, is a bit easier said than done. I suppose if we could push through here, that would cut these troops up. Oh, we didn't actually gain that. Oh, interesting. Ah, Dang Dong was a victory. Right, that was the port over here. It was just a garrison defending it anyway. We're taking a little bit of losses into here for the attack on Dalian. Yeah, well, we may need to cancel that attack for now. Lost a few thousand men. Maybe they'll do a counterattack. Yeah, they are. And that way we can probably reduce the defending units a decent bit further. They've still got a decent bit of plains there as well. So in the south we are getting... Oh yeah, that's going to have to start retreating. I'm going to redeploy you there. We'll start reaching down that way. We'll go ahead and pull back the plains. Actually, are you going to be... If you're over there, you're kind of too far away. There's an airfield up there, but that's not really going to help either. I suppose we'll go down to Hanoi. That's maybe a bit too far away to provide coverage for the units here, but that's just how it's going to have to be right now. Oh, there we go. Victories in Halai. Or Thailand. So can we can take another 2 of these, I reckon. Start attacking further east. And Germany wants tungsten. No. I like my tungsten. I've got 4 surplus right now, I believe. So I don't really want to reduce that any further. I could potentially go ahead and just get in here. Where's the... Ah, the first corps definitely needs to move forward. We do have another infantry division over here that is... Oh, I think this was the one that was shattered some time ago, wasn't it? And then we brought it back in here to provide some support. We'll go ahead and send this one for the Battle for Dalian, I suppose. To get that sorted. And then we got another corps over here that needs to be pushed further in. This one can push further northeast. Along the territories that we still own. Right, I think we are going to have to go ahead and... Oh, right, Greece has been conquered. I'm going to have to pull back from there. It's a tough luck in here right now, but it's just... we don't have that much troops to spare quite yet. But if we can delay them around here somewhere, like a hills jungle, seems like it would be pretty easy to hold. If we can get some troops in there in time, of course. We've still got a decent bit of dissent as well, which is not really helping our situation. Ah, there we go. Victory at finishing. Dandong was under attack for a moment. We're going to go ahead and send some more troops in there. And then maybe the Mountaineer can start attacking there, so we'll be able to push back the enemy Marines away. They're doing a bit of counterattack. Oh, Tyler is under attack once again. Oh, he's attacking from... Okay. Anguang is... Oh, and there we go. We lost Q already. So we're slowly going to do a fighting retreat. And we lost the 5% leadership and some resource efficiency because of that. But we'll retake that eventually. It's just right now we need to... Oh, actually, one of the things that I should probably make sure is that we build up the infrastructures in here. Because if we start increasing the amount of troops in Indochina, then we need to have potential... or like possibilities for bringing in all the supplies required and fuel. So let's get that sorted, shall we? Another victory at Tailai. So we are still pushing into Jiaojing. But I'm not entirely sure how long it's going to take for us to clear that. Oh, and there goes the wars in the Soviet Union. Alright then. Now, I unfortunately cannot join the Soviets. And I am being influenced by everyone, but where am I drifting right now? Towards the Allies. Oh. Alright then. Well, I suppose I am at war with... Only it's Japan, actually. Right, because Japan wasn't in the Axis until I declared war on them. I remember now. Okay, so we're probably winning that one. I think these two can probably keep on pushing further east. Although it might not be all that easy, but I suppose the strength of the enemy units isn't too bad. Okay, so we're under attack over here. We're going to send the naval infantry to retreat already. Well, the light infantry will hold back the enemy for as long as we can. Oh, there we go. That was victory in the mountains. So we really haven't been very active in doing... Oh. Suffer Rodina. Arise Russian people, the motherland is in danger, AI. Alright then. Let's just go ahead and attack over here. We can go ahead and maybe give a support attack with one of these. So Kashi is... Oh, he's fairly lightly defended as well. But that's kind of one of the places so that we might be able to do a bit of a encirclement over here of some of the Japanese troops. Destroy those, so that's a bit less troops to deal with. Especially troops that might then go down south. We've got some of the troops in there now to help the defending. We have not gotten much of the other units yet. I suppose we could go ahead and send this one down to the jungle hills to start digging in. Because this one's got a bit of troops to hold the line further. Oh, expand the undeclared war. Oh, there we go. Americans are getting closer to being officially in the war. Oh, the Soviets stopped influencing. Right, well, I can start aligning towards them again. Maybe that will allow me to drift further in there. Although it might take a while. But eventually we'll join the Comintern. Ah, there we go. So, up here in the mountains, we're under attack. We've got a fairly good defensive position, though. Ooh, an export tungsten Chile? No, not this time. Ooh. Wait a bit. You are retreating, okay. Right. This is looking bad. I haven't gotten the reinforcements in here yet either. The bombers are not in a shape to do attacks, although we did shatter the garrison at least, so that's kind of useful. But these are definitely needing some more support. I think the situation is starting to look a bit dire over here in the southern coast. And until we take Dalian, we won't be getting the Gili Gulf, which I believe was supply throughput and... yeah, resource efficiency. So it's just a Dalian short. We'll get that eventually. But well, we did manage to take a lot of land, so I'm not too worried about this situation. Even if we lose a little bit of ground every now and then. Ah, right, they've been doing some counterattacks. Okay, well, maybe we can go out and start attacking them now. Let's see, so there's only the headquarters in there right now. Of course, they do have some support units in there, including some battle commanders, so it's not necessarily going to be easy. But I think... oh, they brought in a marine. Well, the marine... oh, it's shattered. Okay. Well, never mind then. That wasn't too bad. We are going to be getting some air bases up here. To be fair, I don't know if that air base is much of a use anymore. I'll be honest, but it's, I suppose, better than nothing. I'm going to go ahead and send in one of these forward. To Kashi. Just so that... oh, there we go. Finally a victory. And then if we can clear out the Jingyuan. It's a mountain province, so it's going to be a little bit difficult, but I suspect that once we push back the enemy attack, we'll be mostly fine. That infantry division is going to have to pull back from the combat, so that we have someone holding the line if things fall. Oh dear, down to we lost almost 10 tile. Well, there was a lot of bombardment and a whole lot of units attacking. At least we might be able to hold them back. If not, I'm going to go ahead and send in the mercenary up here. Still going to be waiting quite a while for the reinforcements for it, so all the support units for it. We are going to get a armored division in August, end of August, mind you. And then in July, we are going to get, well, so it's about, what, 2 weeks? We'll have another infantry division for the southern front. And then, of course, we'll also get the naval infantries eventually, but there's a whole lot of things in the production queue right now. Only producing about half of it. Of course, the armored division is quite a large chunk of it. Right, so now they're doing a attack up here. I think that one's going to be fine most of the way. This one's going to be a retreat at some point. As we get to like 60% strength or something like that, then we'll probably retreat. And I think we may need to... Oh. Xiaoyang. Oh. Artisans, eh? I don't suppose we have the range on that one. No, it's 4 kilometers short. Dang it. Okay, can I go ahead and... Yeah, I can rebase over there. And then I can use those to wreck the enemy. And that way, at least we can destroy that, and then one of the headquarters can take it. So they're still doing bombing. Oh, they're using carrier aircrafts to bomb. Okay, so I was going to send the naval infantry to retreat. The light infantry can still hold the ground for a little bit longer, but not much longer. This one's going to be... Right, so at least we'll be narrowing down the front line quite a bit. If need be, we can always retreat all the way down to Vin. And, you know, so there's the river line, and then there's the mountain jungle still. Which is actually probably the best defensive location right now that we can get to. Assuming that they don't do landings behind the lines, but that's probably unlikely. At least initially. Right, so the mountains over here are still under attack. I could potentially go ahead and take one of these to start pushing the enemy infantry behind. It's fairly low in strength. So we should be able to win that quite easily. There's a bit of extra units in here. I don't know. Oh, right, that one's under attack. Doesn't seem like it's going to be initially easy victory. I think we're going to go ahead and send the mounted... Oh, not the mounted. The motorized division in there to help. And then it might be also time to do a bit of a river crossing up here. This one's probably going to hold the line right now, but we can probably give a support attack with these two. How bad are these? They are fairly good strength and all that. It's not necessarily the best. Looks like we're slowly getting through into Dalian, although it is very slow. But if we can capture that, that's going to be very useful. And I believe that might be one of the provinces that we need to take to get the peace deal with Japan anyway. The sort of scripted peace deal. Oh, that was empty. Let's go ahead and exploit the gap there, shall we? But I do also see that we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye.